So I'm minding my own business after I get home last night, getting ready to rub one out to a PBS documentary special of some kind. I don't know. This is just how I roll. I mean, weird shit gets me off. Documentaries on Amish people. I'm hard as a fucking rock and I'm ready to go at it. All right. So, by the way, if I look all fucked up right now, I just woke up like 2 hours ago. It's like 2 p.m., 3 p.m. I haven't been working for the past couple days, so figure fuck it. But it's kind of weird to wake up. I mean, go to bed in dark and wake up when it's practically turning dark again at like 3:30 p.m., 4 o'clock, whatever time it is. I don't even know what time it is. Anyway, so last night I got actually, I'm sorry, the night before I got an email from YouTube about their terms of service update, and it was very important. I look at it right away, right away. And I'm like, okay, what now? And as everybody who's on YouTube knows, ever since YouTube became YouTube and started to be very noticed, they have looked for a myriad of ways to fuck their creators. They just, they don't even want to give us lube. They're not even going to kiss us on the neck. They're just going to fuck you. They're going to fuck you and they're going to fuck you rough. And it's just with bizarre, nonsensical rules. And early on when I was a small YouTuber, not that I'm not now, but you had like 10, 20 subscribers, you don't really give a shit. It's not really affecting you. When it first started to affect me was when they started with their anti-bullying thing and hate speech. Now that's all well and good. I'm all against anybody who's racist, misogynist, unless you're doing it in the name of humor, which hopefully you get most of the time I am. Yes, my rants have truth in them, but I'm hoping I make you smile or fart, or both at the same time. Why the fuck not? All right. So I got in trouble initially when their updated terms of service happened about 2 years ago. It was about hate speech. There's not going to be any more hate speech. And again, YouTube is vague as hell. They like to do shit like this. They like to send you out an email. They might as well and say, okay, effective January 1st, 2020, you no longer are allowed to do that one thing that will get you kicked off YouTube. Have a nice day from YouTube. The fuck? What? That thing. And if you do it, you could possibly get kicked off. And we know this is complicated. We know we're being vague, but it's really for your own good. No, it's fucking not. Go. Oh, eat shit. All right. So, damn, I need some fucking sun. God, it's been so fucking like dark out here all the time. This shit where I used to love this when it would get dark at like 4 o'clock. I hate it now. I live like a fucking vampire. All right. Sorry, tangent, me again. All right. So that was the first one that affected me because I got in trouble for hate speech on a video about mukbangs. And if you don't know what mukbangs are, there were morbidly obese people, sorry, I hope I can say that word or that term, feed themselves practically to death and eat as much. They'll be like, today we're going to try everything on the menu from Popeyes, because that's a good idea if you want to fucking stroke. But yeah, okay. And these people that were doing it, or the few that I talked about, were morbidly obese. They were in their 30s. This one woman I was, talking on about particularly, and I wasn't really vicious towards her. She had a little cohort I was vicious towards because he was not fat and he's helping her fatten herself up. She had a nasal cannula, and if you don't know what that is, a little oxygen tube that goes here. She had a walker. The woman's like 39 years old. She could barely breathe. She was, today, I'm gonna see how many chicken nuggets I can eat. And YouTube monetized her channel. They have no problem with her doing that. So when I point out the hypocrisy of that and make fun of the guy who's helping her out and really gets off on mukbangs and shit, this little idiot, I get in trouble because that was hate speech. I got struck. I not only got struck, but also to the aid of some trolls that I hate. Hopefully they're gone now. Don't even think about acting up again because I'm real pissed. I got a lot of time right about now. All right. It got me essentially banned for 3 months. I couldn't make live videos. I couldn't make new videos. Hence, I started a second channel, JBTV2. But then not today, a couple days ago, maybe within the past week, they sent again these little warning emails, these new YouTube terms of service, And I knew shit was going to hit the fan, but I just didn't know how much. And I'd be hearing rumblings about what was going on, and I couldn't believe it. Even with YouTube's retardedness. First off, to make these new, YouTube updates and, community standards and all that, do they hire the company drunk? I mean, honestly, do they go like, hey, Bob, what's Bob doing? No, is he accounting today? Is he lit again? It's like 9 a.m. Tell him to write the new terms of service updates. I don't know. I just don't feel like doing it. I'm going to go bang Jill behind the copy machine real fast. Yeah, he's lit, but you know what? We'll fix it later. Fuck it. Just have him do it. Yeah, it's not going to make any sense, but fuck it. And if, clean up the vomit around him too if he's, on his desk passed out again. So this time I was in Sexy Monkey's live stream and a couple other live streams, and Sexy Monkey, my good friend Sexy Monkey, told me that he had heard from people that if you put a bunch of emojis in a comment or what have you, it could get your channel shut down or lead to some kind of trouble. I, of course, scoffed and laughed and said, there's no way, that's not fucking possible. That's just, no, bullshit, bullshit, bullshit. Turns out there's some truth to that. Because then I got the video for the updated terms of service. Have any of you actually gotten the video from YouTube, like you, all creators? And it doesn't matter if you have 20 subscribers or 20,000, all creators, watch this right away. Let me talk to you about the video real fast and why it pissed me off so much. The video shows some emaciated chick. By the way, what's wrong with her fucking teeth? Like, come on, is she wearing braces? It's like she's wearing braces and her teeth are still really fucking jacked up. Like she hasn't brushed them in 2 years or something like that. It's like, if you're gonna take care of them and make them straight, brush them. Fucking, she looks like a junkie. Maybe they just pulled her off the street and said, we'll give you some meth. Just read this. We'll give you some, can you read? Oh, great. Okay, cool. She's like an educated meth head. Just read this shit. This condescending bitch gets on there and she's like, hi, I'm Dipshit from YouTube. And here I'm going to help you understand some of those things you'll never be able to understand about the YouTube Terms of Service update. We understand this is really challenging for creators. We know it's really hard to understand. Hence, that's why we did it, because we just don't really want to tell you what to do. But very important, starting now, go and look at all of your videos, and there's a new option, whether they were made for children or not made for children. You must go through every one of your videos and switch this button, whether they were made for children or not made for children. It's a new law. What? Let's say it's a new law. And I mean, she showed some statute. She probably, it could have been, the statute that said, back in 1812, you got to beat your wife legally. It could have been something like that. Okay, fine, whatever the fuck. So it shows the statute. I didn't look it up. But this leads back to, why do I have to babysit other people's fucking kids? Well, I don't have kids because I'm irresponsible. I don't even have a dog. But you want me to go through every one of my videos to say if it was made for kids or not. No, they weren't. They weren't. I'm a kid channel. No, the fuck they weren't made for kids. I'm not going to go through every one of my fucking videos and I'm sitting there thinking this and, yelling and swearing it at the screen. And then the condescending bitch goes, now, if you don't do this, YouTube may be forced to do this for you. Just because we can, like, und will obey. Like, listen, is this Germany, bitch? Cut it out. The fuck? All right. So I get annoyed with that. And then they go into these other things about how now some YouTube channels, if they're not getting enough traffic, even if they have a couple thousand subscribers or a couple 100,000, or they're not being used enough, so if you don't use your channel every month or 2 months, they can take your channel away. They can just shut it down to use the bandwidth. That's like a real thing. That's what everybody's pissed about right now. And I understand why they're pissed. It's fucking ridiculous. What the fuck? This was made for the people. This was like a channel for the people, and you are fucking over the people. I don't get it. And also, if you're not monetized, apparently you're not worth a shit. I'm sorry, I hate to break it to you, but you might as well pack your YouTube shit up and get the fuck out now. Because basically what idiot bitch was saying was, and also, we do reserve the right to free up some bandwidth and blah, 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 blah. And, if we, this is probably not going to affect you, probably will, but if you don't meet our requirements, you may be eligible to have your channel terminated. Bet your channel won't be terminated, huh? How to cook meth? I bet it won't, right? You'll be on there still. You and Matt, the YouTube whore. Remember him? Where's Matt? Is he busy sucking a dick? Could he not do a video? I miss Matt. At least, Matt was, a little more pleasant to look at than this emaciated bitch. At least he would lie to me with a straight face. This bitch could barely contain herself. I thought she was just going to start jerking off and fucking laughing at the same time. So, yeah. So if you are under, and I advise you to check, first time I'm going to recommend something, and it kills me to do it. Markiplier, go watch his video on the new YouTube update terms of service. There's another one, Geeky, some guy. Go watch his thing on the YouTube terms of service. They explain it much more eloquently, a lot less crass than I will. But yeah, we're getting fucked. We're getting fucked. You're not getting a kiss. You're not getting dinner at all. But what really annoys me about this is that people are in danger who are not monetized. They are the first line of people that are going to get, knocked off on YouTube because they're not making enough money for YouTube. Never mind the fact that it's a hobby for some of these people. They just enjoy having a community. They just enjoy saying their opinions. Fuck them. They're not making enough money. Now, somebody like myself or anybody else who's over 1,000 subscribers and is monetized and can make money is still in danger. Here's why we are still in danger. So back these videos up now. I might be going soon. You never know with me. I'm telling you. That might take me tonight. All right. It's because my videos are constantly, I knew something was up about 2-3 months ago. It started as soon as I put a video up. It could have been about Jay likes to pet kittens or my favorite miracle from Jesus or something like that. Literally, as soon as I upload it, seconds later, it's not eligible for monetization because it's not advertiser friendly because they looked at it. What superhuman Marvel character are you that you looked at it in my entire video within 10 seconds of me putting up? Bullshit. Bullshit. I'm of a certain, I don't know, stature of YouTube as far as, maybe being crass, crude. They got me there. So they're just going to fuck with me on every video. I get it. I appeal every video. You win some, you lose some. I'm okay with that. But now, if most of my videos are going to be struck as far as not advertiser friendly, and by the way, shouldn't the advertisers have a say that? I mean, saying that? I mean, what is YouTube? Who the fuck are they? There's like 80,000 different advertisers. I've seen banner ads run on my fucking shit. I saw a trailer for Dr. Sleep. Fucking, what was that, Warner Brothers or something? $100 bajillion company. I don't know. They got like $1 billion. More money than Oprah, which must piss her. That must piss her ass off, don't you think? Oh, God, she must be pissed. But anyway, yeah, it's like they've got all this money, and like, why not let these advertisers decide who's advertiser friendly or not? And I can't not be advertiser friendly. Or here's how I'll put it to you. Porn websites have advertisers. Vibrators have advertisers. There is an advertiser for pretty much everything. I swear to God, you could say, I'm going to, plan a genocide tomorrow, and someone would be like, I'll sponsor it. I will. I'll put the money in. Can I just run banner ads on the genocide? Can I? Okay, cool. Can we have fun t-shirts? I'm in. How much? Let them fucking decide if it's advertiser friendly or not. And by the way, for people who, and I know, hey, Internet Eric here, fucking wake up, bastard. For people who are going to hit 1,000 subs possibly soon and say, I'm not in it for the money, I don't want to get monetized, you'd be dumb not to, and here's why. They're going to advertise on top of you anyway. Take their fucking money. Take their money. They're already going to put ads on your shit when you get over 1,000. They might even do it before then, but at least then you can get some of that shit back. Fuck letting these people make money off you. Take the money. Fucking take it. What's wrong? If you can still at that point. But yeah, so YouTube, they have to remember one thing. I'm just going to say one word. Well, maybe it's 2 words. MySpace. Remember? MySpace was the shit. You couldn't touch MySpace. There was nothing that was going to compare it. Everything, that was going to be the new like social media type platform to write shit and post shit on. And then Facebook came along and said, fuck you, get out of my way. There is always someone who's going to take over. A long time ago, cable TV was dominant. You couldn't do shit. There was no Netflix, nothing else. Cable TV, they could laugh their ass off. You could call them up. There's an extra $100 charge on my bill. Yeah, what are you going to do about it? Yeah, well, do you want cable? Yeah, well, you're going to pay it. Yeah, okay, fuck you. That's exactly how it went. Now, please take us. We'll give you HBO free for 2 years, please. Please leave Netflix and Hulu, please. Netflix. Another one. They got a little too comfortable with themselves, able to take certain shows out, do stupid ass things with their rating systems and all that. What happened? Hulu happened. All these other platforms are starting. They're getting a little nervous too. It's about time that YouTube got the fuck nervous. It's about time that we as YouTubers or people who just want to be on the internet and just be able to say whatever we want is have our own space. It's going to be challenging. It's not going to be easy. It's going to need somebody smarter than me who can actually create like a computer platform, because I don't read code or know how to turn one on unless someone does it for me and points to say, look, on, go look at it now. Can you turn the camera on? Sure. I'm special. What do you want from me? The fuck? But yeah, I mean, we need to start another platform. It's time. And the one piece of advice I'm going to steal from one of the people who did a video on these updated terms of service, just because it's a good piece of advice, is there are ways you can fight back. You can complain. If enough people complain, it might lessen it. It's not going to make them any less stupid, but it might lessen it just a bit. Also, you can support your creators outside of YouTube. I was never one for a Patreon or a Buy Me a Coffee or any of the other ones that subsidized subsidiary? No, subsidiary is something else. Subsidized, that's what I want to say. Subsidized. Who cared about that? I never really gave a shit about that. Now I understand why people do it. I get it. Some of us would like to make a career out of YouTube. Some of us, who wouldn't? It's a fun job. It's easy to do. Why not do it? And if you're helping some people or making them laugh or teaching them something they don't know or just giving them some kind of life coaching, there are people who do that on YouTube. They should be another video. That's another fucking video. But yeah, I mean, like, really, you should start supporting people outside of that. I will have a Patreon. Actually, I do have a Patreon. It's not ready yet. I use the mobile version, and for some reason, this is my life. When I try to do something like a Patreon, I literally cannot add text because my phone doesn't support it. In my browser, I tried another browser, it doesn't support it. So I can set up a Patreon, but I just can't write shit in it. I can make tiers. I just can't write shit in what you'll get in it. But yeah, I am on Buy Me a Coffee, which buy me a coffee anytime, seriously. Oh, me and Steve are going to the new Starbucks downtown. I can't fucking wait. It's going to be sometime this week. It's going to be cold. I'm going to complain the whole time. But once I'm in church, Starbucks, it'll be awesome again. So yeah, I mean, YouTube's being YouTube, and we're pretty much all fucked, I think, in one way or the other. Whether it's due to their vague hate speech, their vague bullying, or these new ones where you can't write. Oh yeah, if you write the emojis in, it's marked as spam, and people have had their accounts taken. The fuck are these, what is wrong with these folks? Is there a bunch of blind and deaf people in charge of YouTube now? Like, what the fuck? What the fuck is going on? Okay, who needs more coffee? This guy, right? Ugh.